Hi guys, Dylan here. I know that I haven't done a video on anything recently, and this actually is going to be a little bit different. So in these past few days, me being back at school, back in my new apartment, moving in, junior year of college, I've kind of thought, you know what, I really wanted to express my story to just everyone, but I couldn't do it in words. Like if I did, it sounded like a different language if I typed it out, and people would be like, what the hell are you talking about? So I decided that a video was best for me to do this. So if people on Tumblr or Twitter or YouTube or anywhere know this, my name is Dylan. I am 22 years old, currently enrolled at University of Vermont. I'm a wildlife biology major with a minor in math. Don't ask why. But this really kind of goes back to my senior year in high school when I graduated high school, and I was the happiest person in the world because I graduated. I was going to do a PG year, which just meant an extra year to go play hockey. Well, I went there, and one of my friends actually came up to me and was like, I really need to talk to you, I need advice. I'm like, okay, what's up? And she came up to me and was like, I think I'm trans. And I was like, whoa, what is that word? And I was very taken back at it. I was like, what the hell? I don't know. So my first instinct was to Google, YouTube, everything online. I looked. And I helped them out through everything. I really did. And with doing that, I actually have a journal entry that says, like in 2013, that says I referred to myself as he. And that was kind of my first step of coming out and being like, you know what, this is who I am. So that summer, after I graduated, second time at high school, I was like, you know what, something's not right. This is me. I have to come out to myself. I have to come out to all these people. So I came up to myself. I bought my first binder. I was the happiest person in the world. When I came to UVM my freshman year, I got into the LGBTQA collaborative, and there I met some of the most amazing people, and they helped me come out of my shell. When there, I was like, you know what, this is who I really am. So I started using he, him, and I went by Dylan, and I was like, you know what, this is me. I felt so happy after months of therapy with my parents and counselors and all that other stuff. I was like, you know what, I'm happy. I got on hormones. And this past summer, I got top surgery, and I was the happiest person ever. But however, about last year, right around the first semester when I was losing weight and building muscle, getting ready for surgery, I hit a rough spot. If you ask any of my friends, I hit the worst rough spot in my life. I didn't want to get up. I didn't want to go to class. I didn't want to be seen by friends. I didn't want to play hockey. I didn't want to do anything. I was just in my bed. I'd wake up, go to class, come back, go to bed. That's it. I got my homework done, but it wasn't to my best ability. My roommate, my friends, they were all really concerned. And I was concerned for myself. I was like, I don't know how I'm going to get out of this rut. There was times where I was like, well, I see my top surgery. But then, as some of you may know, I went on YouTube and I've seen Scott and Mitch's videos before. I've seen them before. I liked them. But I watched one and I realized the second it ended, a smile lit up on my face. And I've never experienced that in the longest time. I was like, this actually feels good. Like, I'm happy. Like, I'm getting that energy back. That day, I watched almost all of them. And this was in about April. So that's almost 100 videos. And my friends say that I lit up. I watched all their videos. I listened to Pentatonics and I watched all their videos, and the amount of happiness that I got back, there's no words to describe it. it was like I was in a hole where people and society and friends and family and all these other people were digging me into this hole, and I couldn't get out, and they wouldn't stop. But the second I started listening to Pentatonix, the second I started watching their videos, I was like, why am I in this hole? I don't have to be here. I can be out there with all of my family and friends having fun. And just like that, I snapped out of it. I snapped out of being in the worst feeling ever to being my happy self again. I don't know. It was Pentatonix, Scott, Mitch, Kirsty, Avi, and Kevin's music and their ability to make me laugh and have fun and remember that life is worth living. It was amazing. It's something that I don't know. Even though I did meet Pentatonix and I did thank them and I did write them a letter and stuff, that wasn't enough. I know there's other people out there that have the same experience as me with them. I don't know how to describe it. I know they won't see this or anything like that, or maybe if they do, then hi. But I don't know how to describe it. It's just the music. Like, out of any artist, I could have picked Beyonce. I could have picked all these different people. I could have picked, like, Lana Del Rey or someone like that. Anyone. But it was Pentatonix. I don't know what it was about him. But being in a rut, feeling like you don't want to live anymore, feeling that you don't want to get up the next day, any little thing that makes some sort of smile on your face, and you keep watching it and your smile gets bigger and bigger, that's something to keep inside, and that's something to appreciate. And that's why I have my tattoo of them, because like one of their lyrics said, I'm not gonna hide who I am inside. I'm gonna fight what society says. I don't care if people are transphobic. I don't care. This is me. If I'm happy and they're not about me, they're not happy about my happiness, well, then they can go do whatever else they want. I'm happy and that's all that matters. The keys, that just symbolizes them. The 5 people of their band, Avi, he's the sweetest person. Even when I met him, he was the nicest person in the world. He has this bright smile on his face that you just look at him, and if you're the saddest person in the world and you look at his face and you don't smile, there's something wrong with you, because the smile brightens up anyone's day. Kirsty is so adorable. She's fun, and when I showed her my tattoo, she just wanted to touch it. I was like, go ahead. Like, and then Scott, he's the noodle head out of the group, and he's just tall, and like, he just does things that just makes me laugh. Like, his tweets, they just make me laugh and make me like, yeah, this is hilarious. People catch me laughing at my phone, they're like, what are you doing? I'm like, nothing. Because if I tell them, they're just like, that's weird. Mitch, I don't know what to say, because Mitch, being himself is just, and doing so much for the trans community, it's helped me be more strong and be like, you know what? I don't care if you hate the way I look. I don't care if you hate that I have scars across my chest. I don't care. I'm happy, and if you don't like that, then you can go away. And he's helped me out. He's helped me a lot. And last but not least, Kevin. I don't even know how he makes those noises with beatboxing and how he can play the cello at all. I envy him so much. But his wisdom and his kindness is just through the roof. Like, it's amazing. And it's weird to say that those 5 people who I don't know personally, who I've met once, who they may know me because of my tattoo, but I've met once. I've gone to their concert. have done so much in my life that they don't understand it. I wake up every morning, I play their music. Every day when I'm not feeling well, I'll watch their videos. I know so many other people probably go through the same exact thing I'm going through, and I don't, and the only thing I can really say, if you're watching this and you're not feeling well, it does, and I promise you, it does get better. Even though there may be some things that, yeah, it doesn't get better. But just know that if you're ever in a rut, there is something to pick you back up. Like for me, if it wasn't for Pentatonix, I wouldn't be standing here. I wouldn't. Which is hard to say, but you know what? It's the truth. It's the truth. And there's no words. No words on how to thank them. Their work is amazing. Their fan base is even more amazing. Like all the Pentaholics, it's amazing. They're so nice and they're so kind and they don't care what other people say. They love who they love, and if someone doesn't like it, then they can get out. But I wanted to tell my story because I know there's maybe some other people out there who've gone through the same things as I have, or who's in a rut or something like that. But I just want to let you know that it does get better, and there is something, someone that is out there to make it better. I know that was a little bit deep, and I may have teared up a few times, but that's my story. And if you don't like it, then I'll see you later. But just know that you gotta keep your head up. That each day as it approaches you, and don't hide who you are inside.